Hello and good evening, everyone. How's my wave? Good? Would you give it 5 out of 5? No? Well, be like that then. Anyway, rant aside, I wanted to talk about being lovable tonight. Why? Because, excuse me, flipping itches. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, being lovable. The reason I want to talk about it, because this is something I've been struggling with for a long time now. Being actual lovable. Accepting the idea that someone could actually, like me for, me. It's a hard concept, I know. But the truth is, everyone is lovable. Everyone is lovable. Even if you can't see it, you are. Because chances are someone does like you for you. Or chances are you've met someone who did like you for you. Okay? You see? Nerves, I think that is. But yes, everyone is likable. Everyone is lovable. Even the red pill alpha male idiots are lovable. I mean, they've got to change themselves to be lovable, but they are technically lovable. And these guys can achieve love without, changing themselves, just gotta get rid of the idiocy and the hatred inside of them. And for those of you who haven't taken the red pill, you're already there. You just got to, accept that you can be loved. And I know it's really hard. I do, because if you're like me, okay, you've had people in your life, they've come, they've gone, and you've always ended up by yourself at the end of it all, It's like, one of the things, I always remember when I used to go out with my friends, sometimes they'd meet people, sometimes we'd go out, we'd meet new people, and by the end of it, chances are most of them were hooking up, if you could put a better term on it. And it was always me by myself. I was always ended up the third wheel. In case you don't realise, third wheel means you're the single person in the crowd. And it was never me. Why? Doesn't really matter, actually. It's unimportant. Really, but at the time, when you see it, and you think everyone around me is with someone, and I'm not, you will question yourself, and you will say, "What's wrong with me?" I mean, there's something wrong with everybody, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong. If that makes sense. I mean, we all have our flaws. And we all have things that we need to work on to make ourselves a better human being, but at the end of it all, we're still, fine people. I mean, okay, not everyone is fine, because there are some pretty horrible people out there. I'm not going to name names, but we know who I mean. And chances are you know a few people like that, but even they are lovable in a way. Because, actually, I don't know why. I really don't. Anyway, as I was saying, when you become a third wheel, you start to notice things, and you do question yourself, and you think, what's wrong with me? Why am I not with someone? Chances are there's no reason really, and it's a stupid question to ask, why me? Why didn't I get picked for that job? Because the idiot at the top didn't think you were the best person for it. Chances are they're an idiot anyway. Why does no one love you? Because most people are idiots. Why do not most people love me? But actually, they probably do. I mean, I have my parents. They put up with me still, so they can't dislike me. I have friends. Well, I have internet friends. Only tonight I was speaking with a friend who I haven't seen in 20 years. Mostly because he lives in Scotland and has a family. And since I, isolated myself for 15 to 20 odd years, that doesn't help much either, but he's a friend. And we spoke a little bit tonight just about, vlogs and videos and YouTube stuff. It was nice. Turns out he watches me more than almost anybody else on YouTube. I was number 2 on his YouTube tier list thing. On my personal account, I am number 3. So he watches me more than I watch me. I don't really know how to think about that. I really don't. But yeah, it was a nice little chat. Actually, I'll promote his page. Actually, he has a page called The Lager Vlog. It's a lager vlog, actually. But anyway, as I was saying, he has a YouTube channel. I'll put the logo and name on the screen about now. So, Jim, if you're watching this, actually you will be watching because you'll be listening to the editing process. Put that up on the screen now, alright? Because I know you've forgotten to do that lately when you've said I'll put it on the screen now, okay? I mean, there was a video a couple of days ago when I said the word comorbidities, saying like that anyway. And I said I'm not 100% sure on that word, so I'll put the spelling up on screen. And do you know, I went through my video 3 times and I could not find that bit where I said I'll put the word on the screen now. But when I had it on in the background, I had the thing on in the background when it first popped up, because I always do that with my videos, just to, you know, listen, and I just like to have it in the background, make sure I don't say anything stupid, because, you know, I may have missed it on the many checks I do during editing. I heard myself say it. About 96 seconds into the video, I said, this is the word, I'll put it on the screen now. Never did. That's me to a T days though. You gotta laugh at these things. But seriously though, my friend's YouTube page, check it out. Check it out. He talks about lager mostly. I watch his videos. I don't really say much because I don't drink lager. I'm a cider man. Well, a flavoured cider man. Well, of course, technically all cider has a flavour. I mean, I suppose you could, if you really knew your science, you could produce a cider that has 0 taste, but I can't see the point in that. Can't make it seem making much money either. I suppose really if you done it, it would just be water with alcohol in it. I wonder if that would be popular. Water you can get drunk on. Actually, that's an idea. For people who don't like the taste of alcohol but want to get drunk, you make water with the alcohol in it, but you take away the taste. If such a thing is possible, then you can sell it, make a lot of money. I mean, just imagine all the YouTubers that would talk about it. They would try it, and they'd be like, this tastes like nothing. There's nothing in this, and then they'd be drunk. Although if they got too drunk, they probably just wouldn't upload the video. That would be stupid. Can't see that making much money. Oh, where was I? Oh yes, I'm a cider man. I like the flavoured ones. And when I say flavoured ones, I don't mean regular cider, which does have a flavour, because it has cider flavour, or apple flavour, I should say. I like the fancy ones, you know, like the old Moots and the Cookbergs, the ones that have, say, cider with kiwi and lime, or mango and passion fruit. There's a raspberry and pineapple one I had today in one of my local pubs, which is nice. And the Empire Club I go to does a very nice Summersby with blackcurrant. In case cider people are watching this, feel free to send me free stuff. I mean, I can't advertise you yet because I'm not monetized, but feel free to send me stuff. I really don't mind. I really don't. Anyway, as I was saying, to get away from that subject, I'm not a lager person. Actually, until about 2019, I was teetotal. So I tried beers, I tried lagers, I tried spirits. I didn't like any of them. Then one day, my dad bought me some non-alcoholic ciders because he wanted me to be part of the group. And drink something that wasn't a soft drink. Although technically a non-alcoholic drink is a soft drink. This one was, really. It was just a soft drink that tasted like strawberry and lime. Then I got interested, and I found out flavours were limited. And I found if you wanted the more exciting flavours like pineapple and grapefruit. Actually, I don't think there is a grapefruit cider. I think the first alcoholic one I actually tried was raspberry. Well, pineapple and raspberry, I think it was. I forget what brand it was. It might be an Old Mood, since they do that flavour. I've not seen any of the others. It wasn't a Cookburg, I know that much. No, was I? Oh yes, I liked it. And I tried other flavours. So when I go out now, sometimes I'll have a drink. Then again, if you saw the Dorkin video, you would know I drink anyway, because I bought a drink for that video, and I'm not in the position to buy a drink and pretend I'm drinking it and not drink it. Not pub prices down here anyway. I mean, that drink cost me £6.60. You can believe that nonsense. £6.60. Actually, here's the thing. If you are... Actually, it doesn't matter what country you're in. If you're in a if you are a human being and you have had a drink lately, let me know how much it costs in a pub or bar for a half a litre bottle of cider with flavour. With extra flavour, I should say. Let me know in the comments what they charge around where you are. And then I can see just how much I'm being ripped off down here. Then again, I was in Surrey, so it's posh country, that is. So I suppose I shouldn't really complain. It was a nice pub too. Anyway, before I get lost, where was I? Oh yes, likeableness. We all have it inside of us. No, we really do. I know it's hard to believe, but we do. We are all likeable. I'm likeable. You're likeable. We're all freaking likeable people, okay? No, I mean that, alright? We're all freaking likeable, okay? So, if you ever find yourself down, okay, just remember, you are likeable, okay? Actually, if you are struggling, let me know in the comments, okay? I'm thinking, actually, what I was going to say was, I was going to say these sometimes, but what I was going to say was, I'm thinking of might start like a little Discord, you know, like a forum or something, you know, where people like us can get together and just support each other. It'll be a forum, not on a social media website, because I know not everyone has social media. You know, we can just talk about things, you know, we can share problems. I'll keep a tight ship, and if anyone that isn't nice, I'll just ban them instantly. I'm thinking about that, actually. It's a nice idea. Don't know how many of you will be actually interested in joining, but if you are, let me know. Let me know, because it would be nice, you know, if we had a little place where people like us could hang out. Sorry, hang out, not hang about. Prat Jim. Yeah, nice little place where we could hang out, you know, and just share problems. And just talk. We actually don't even have to share problems. We can just talk and support each other. Just a nice, wholesome forum where people are nice to each other. Or nice, actually, not nasty, nice to each other. There'd be no politics. There'd be no talk of religion. I mean, you can mention your beliefs, but that'll be it, really. There'd be no arguments, just people being nice to each other. Because one of the reasons I started, because I wanted to meet like-minded people, and I wanted to reach out to other people who are like me, you know, who have problems with, you know, their mental health, and they feel they're not likable and all that other stuff. And I have reached people. I've got 53 subscribers. I have people who comment on my videos regularly. Well, I have one person at the moment who does. My #1 fan. You know who you are. Yeah, let me know if you are watching. And I get, like, even the videos with, like, single-digit views will get 3 likes. So that means people are watching and I'm reaching people. So I know you're watching. So if you're interested in a nice little supportive forum, when I say forum, you know, like those old message boards you used to get in the old days before Facebook took everything over. Like that. But this won't be on social media. You know, because I don't like the idea of Zuckerberg and Musk getting our personal problems out. I know they probably won't look at it, but I still don't like the idea of people like that having access to it all. And yes, I'm aware I'm doing this on YouTube, where people who are just as nefarious have access to this sort of thing, but you know, just a place away from social media, you know, so there's no negativity. So that's the problem with social media. There's always someone who wants to ruin everybody else's day, and I hate that. I don't understand why people are like that, you know? I mean, what sort of person actually wakes up and says, I'm going to ruin people's days? And they do it. But you know what? Go back to the previous or the original subject of the video. Even those idiots are likable. They're probably loved by people right now. I mean, they might not if they knew what they were like online, but that's how it is sometimes. But to go back to it, you are likable, okay? You may not see it. You may have trouble understanding it, okay? But you are, okay? I'm not going to say, you know, love yourself, okay? Or you have to love yourself, okay? Because otherwise no one else will, okay? I'm not going to get into that, okay? Because I don't know your situation. You know mine because I talk about it. But I don't know yours, okay? So I'm not going to say you got to love yourself or anything like that, okay? But bear in mind, okay, you are lovable, okay? You may not think it, you may not see it, but you are, okay? Believe me. Please believe me on this one, alright? So, and I get it, okay? It is hard to be positive, okay? Because I've got enough experiences, okay, that tell me to be negative about it all the time, okay? And that's probably why. And it's probably those same experiences that give me these feelings right now. I'm not going to go into details because it just comes off across as me again. Boo-hoo. Feel sorry for me, everyone. Because I don't really want that. I didn't want people to feel sorry for me. I still don't. But, well, I want to be honest about how I feel about things, really, because this is a great way to vent, you know. If I'm honest, I know. If I'm honest, when I started this channel, I didn't think I'd still be doing it. I thought, like most things, I would give up, like everything else. But I haven't, and I'm really impressed with myself for that, because I thought I would have done by now. So, yay me, yay. Anyway, as I'm stuttering and going a lot, I'm going to finish this off now. So, just remember, okay, you are lovable, okay? You may not think it, but you are, okay? You just haven't met the person to love you yet, okay? Same with me, okay? I'm not unlovable, I just haven't met the person who loves me yet. And also, if you're interested in a little forum / message board where people like us can be nice and wholesome to each other, let me know in the comments. It's always said I'd like to start a community up, you know, and make some friends, you know. We don't have, it's not about, you know, meeting up or anything like that. It's just, you know, just being there for each other. But that's one of the good things about the internet. You know, you can meet people all over the world, okay, who are into the same stuff as you are, who have the same, or in this case, have the same problems as we do. Because it doesn't matter where you're from. We all feel. And, I mean, my most regular commenter is American. Well, I presume they're American. I know they're in the States. So I presume they are. But that's progress already, you know, because it's like, I'm here, they're there, you know, and we've connected, you know, through this YouTube channel. And I'll be honest with you, I love the messages. I love reading the comments I get on these videos when people say things. I really do. Because it means I am reaching out to people. And I am aware that not everyone is always going to agree with everything I say on these things, okay? And some people are going to have experiences that run counter to my experiences and my opinions and solutions to things, okay? I understand that. But every view is valid. Well, almost every view. There are a few that aren't really valid, but majority of them are. And before you say, but Jim, I thought you was going to end this video. Yes, I know, but if you watch this regularly, you'd know I do this all the time. You would know that I will say I'm about to end this and then go on another rant about something. But this time I actually am going to end it now, so Please let me know in the comments if you're interested in a message board or forum type thing where we can support each other. I may do it anyway. I may not. But you won't know this yet. But yes, other than that, please remember you are lovable. You just haven't met the right person yet to do it. Same as me. I'm not unlovable, I just haven't met the right person. I mean, there's tons of great people out there. I'm great. You know what? You're great too. Yes, you. Even you. You're great too. You. Especially you. You're great. Okay? Now I want you to think about that, alright? So I'm definitely going to finish this now because it's been an amount of time. So until next time, people, please take care of yourselves. Bye.